from the Poco Moonshine family. We're back again with another episode of Chatting with Carnivores. Today we got Grace from Grace Lifts. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm living the dream here. I get to talk to you carnivores and share another story here. Where are you from and where are you at now, Grace?
I was born in Oakland, California, on a naval base, and I'm in South Lyon, Michigan now.
Michigan. What's your favorite part about Michigan?
Just my family lives here.
Oh, okay. You didn't move out there for the fishing or nothing, huh?
No, we moved out here when I was like 2. I
Interesting.
still don't really like winter a whole lot, though.
Yeah, no, I love Wisconsin in the summer, but in fall is kind of pretty with the leaves and stuff and but winter, gosh, man, it just I would rather be in Florida, that's for sure, but my wife doesn't want to move to Florida because we got family here, so I'm stuck here.
Yeah, I don't like the heat either. I'm just like spring, fall.
Spring and fall, nothing wrong with that. So, how did you get to the carnivore diet? What health issues or food battles led you here? What happened?
Well, I got interested in it I'd heard of it, but I was like, whatever, like, why do that? I like meat, but why do that? But then I was learning about it and allergies, and I have like so many allergies. I'm allergic to dogs, cats. Like, I'm allergic to this dog. He's down there somewhere.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you were talking maybe eggs and cheese might make you itch too, right?
I'm not sure about those. Like, I want to cut eggs and cheese out, but it's like really hard to not eat any cheese.
I had a taco bowl tonight and I put a little cheese with the ground beef and oof, it's delicious.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. It's just like harder to cut that out completely. But once we order like a fourth of a cow, like I'll just eat that for a while because that'll be like fresh, low histamine. I'll just eat that for a couple weeks and well, until it's gone. It probably won't last me that long.
Yeah, you have to cut a video on that and let us know if when you cut out the cheese and the eggs if that changes anything or not for the people who have the same issue. They're probably wondering.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try it once we get the cow. It's kind of hard if you don't have a mass amount of beef.
Mm-hmm. Is that how do you guys normally just buy it by the cow or do you guys is this a first time thing you're trying?
Yeah, this is the first time because my friend had a farm and she just has a couple cows left because she moved to Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, let me get one before you go. I wanted like a whole cow, but my husband's like, just get a fourth of a cow.
Man, that's a good friend to know. I wish I had a friend who had some cows.
All right.
So, what other health issues brought you to carnivore diet, Grace?
Well, the main one that brought me was allergies, but I've had like way more benefits than just allergies.
Mm-hmm.
But the main thing that brought me was allergies because I'm allergic to ragweed, trees, grass, dogs, cats, and those all have cross reactions. Like I knew a little bit about it. I was like, okay, I think I'm allergic to sunflower because I'm allergic to ragweed. But I didn't realize there's like a crazy long list of like cross reactions between each thing. Like even latex. I'm allergic to latex. So there's a crazy long list that you can cross react if you're allergic to latex. And I'm like, what? And I'm allergic to like a lot of chemicals too, because I used to like clean houses and in a senior living facility, like some of that would make me cough. It's just, I don't know, a very long list of allergies.
Mm. So, what's been your favorite part about the carnivore diet so far?
I'm less itchy, but a bigger part I didn't know about was I just like don't really have food cravings. I guess I want cheese sometimes, but like I don't crave sugar anymore. I was so addicted to sugar. And then I even went off caffeine, praise God, because I had caffeine like every day since I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And finally don't really do that anymore.
Yeah, sugar. The soda was hard for me to let go, but then one day I was just like, you know what? I'm done with this. That and the beer, I let it go at the same time. I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
Yeah, the diet pop for some reason was one of the hardest things to give up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think like giving up cheese will be hard, but if I have like a ton of steak and then a ton of burgers and a ton of beef ribs, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, I
But
think you should be
I need
fine. Some
all
ribeyes and
yeah, but like ribeye can be expensive. But if I had like only ribeye, if I could only live off one food, it would be ribeye
that's your favorite
or
cut of beef.
cow. Yeah, ribeye. I mean, beef ribs, just beef.
Mm. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe for Thanksgiving I was gonna cook myself and my wife and my son some tomahawk steaks and skip on the dry turkey this year.
Yeah, I'm not that into turkey. I'm not that into Thanksgiving food. It's like, can we just have like a barbecue roast or something instead? But
Yeah,
my
that would man, that sounds fun, man. I wish my family was all carnivore. That way we could just like cut out all the junk and just like have a big barbecue.
well, I'm the one that cooks in my family, so they got to eat what I cook.
Hey, I like that. You're like, hey, if I'm cooking, you're eating what I'm cooking.
Yeah,
Nothing
if
wrong
they
with
don't
that.
like it, they could just like bring what they want to eat,
Right.
which
So
most people aren't going to bring a whole lot, so
no.
they'll have to eat meat.
You had a video where you listed off a bunch of benefits. I don't know if you've got that written down or not, but otherwise,
Yeah,
I wrote some of them down myself. But otherwise, could we go over some of that? Because I thought it was really awesome. Like you've got a lot of
yeah.
really cool
I
stuff you
have an
listed.
entire page.
I love it. I was hoping you had that sheet. Otherwise, I made my own sheet here. I got it right
Yeah, I
here.
wrote down an entire page.
I was taking my notes on you.
That's good.
So let's go over some of that you've got down, Grace. Let us know.
Well, one of the biggest things right away was more energy and stable energy. I mean, I was like drinking energy drinks, but then I just stopped, went to like a little bit of black coffee, and somehow I'm like, why do I have more energy now? But I had way more energy. My mind was way clearer and my mood got better because I was just like down and kind of like depressed. And then I was just started eating meat and I was a lot more hopeful.
Better food, better mood. That's what my local beef farmer tells me. That's their motto.
That's true. And like I said, the sugar cravings are just cravings in general because once you get all the sugar out of your system and the artificial sweeteners, like I still had artificial sweeteners, I think, for like 2 weeks.
Mhm.
But once those were out, I'm just like, oh, I don't really want it now. At first, I really wanted like diet root beer and watermelon.
Yeah, that's quite the mixture.
Yeah. And I stopped taking my daily allergy pill in month one, so that was great.
That's awesome.
Uh, Grocery shopping is simpler, and I need less supplements. I was taking like turmeric before for inflammation, and I'm like, oh great, it's high in oxalates. Well,
That's great.
apparently that wasn't working.
Yeah.
And I have less inflammation now. Like I have hip dysplasia, so
What is that
my
exactly? I'm not sure. I've got low awareness when it comes to that.
yeah, so this is like my hip, and then the
Hmm.
socket is supposed to be like this, but it's like this, so it's shallow. So I'm
Oh.
like more flexible than other people,
Mm.
but that can be a little problematic. To you can well,
Is
some
it
people
less?
can like pop it out, but mine doesn't
Okay, so
pop out. It
it's
just
more
can
likely
like
to come
swell
out.
up. And I do powerlifting, so well, powerlifting is actually good for it because the more muscle you have on your butt, the better. So
Kind of
it's
holds it in
better
place, right?
yeah, so that it's less likely to cause issues.
Hmm.
But it can still be like painful sometimes. But praise God, I haven't had it like swell up since then. So that hasn't swollen up in
Even when
about
you're
3
weightlifting,
months.
huh? It doesn't agitate it.
It'll be a little bit irritated. Mine's mild to moderate. So it's not like some people are like this completely, and I'm just like more in the middle.
Now I ask you if it gets agitated when you're weightlifting because you got to let people know you're not just going to the gym. You're breaking state records, girl.
Yeah, and it's in small federations. Well, two
What?
federations.
That's awesome. I love that mindset you got. You're just busting records. I love it.
Yeah, I joined a third federation, so I want to go get more records.
Yeah, and hey, make
It's
a
like my
video on
first
it.
year doing it, but it's fun.
Yeah, make a video on it. I want to see. I want to see your progress.
Yeah, I've like done some record videos, but yeah, it's like I've gotten stronger in certain areas, and then like my deadlift has gotten a little bit weaker, but that's because I've been fixing my back position because my lower back wants to round because I did it for years without like a mirror or videotaping myself. So I didn't know I was looking more like a cat when I'm
Bad
supposed to be like
posture when
this.
you're doing it.
Yeah, so it's gotten better, but still room to improve.
Yeah, we all got room to improve.
Yeah, I just really want to get my deadlift to like 300, but It's not there yet.
Hey, you're gonna get there. I have a feeling.
Yeah, it'll get there. It's just slower than I want.
You're pumping more weights than I am, girl. I wouldn't want to cross you in a dark alley, that's for sure.
No, probably not.
So, what are some more benefits you got on your list? Less inflammation.
Yeah. So I did my second powerlifting meet a month in, and then I broke every single state record that they had for my weight class in that one. So
That's
my
awesome.
strength didn't go down. At first it felt like it was going down, but then I adapted and it was fine. And then my acne got better, and then I wasn't like binging anymore. Because before, like the sugar addiction, I'd want to like binge. And when I was younger, I had like a history of eating disorders, so that was very problematic. And
What was your eating disorder? Just curious.
all of them.
Really? Yeah. So, would you have times where you were like maybe anorexic, or were you just binge eating, or
Yeah, like all of them.
really?
At some point or another, I've had pretty much all of them that exist.
Hmm.
Like since I think 15, I think 15 up until 22. And then the past year or two, like my dog died. And then
Hmm.
like it was gone for about 6 years, 6 or 7 years. And then it came back, I think when I was 28. And then now it's all gone again. Praise God that I'm 30. Because the cravings just went away. I don't know. I
You're
went through like
young.
a really rough patch, so it like came back again out of nowhere.
My dog passed away this year too, so it sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, I had her since I was 14, so it was like half my life.
Mm. Yeah, my boy, he was my first dog that I bought as an adult, out on my own. And it was when I quit my music groups and stuff, and he was really my only friend. And I lost him on Valentine's Day this year. So Valentine's Day has like a bittersweet taste in my mouth.
Yeah, February's ruined for me too. I think it was like February 9th.
Oh, really? Wow. That's so wild. That's wild.
Oh, kind of hate February now.
Yeah, I'm right with you, girl, because it reminds you of my boy, and I miss him. But,
Yep.
I've got you guys. I've got two other dogs. I got a son. I got a wife. So I try to focus on what I do have.
Yeah, I got a dog and 4 cats, and I don't know how many ducks I have.
You got ducks?
Yep.
Oh, Rick, the 40-year carnivore, he's going to love you. He's all about his ducks.
Yeah, we've had chickens, but the raccoons ate them. Plus, I just like
I keep
ducks.
this here for Rick.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
I love ducks. This one's wearing a little floaty.
I still haven't figured out the best way to cook the duck, though. I think I'm just gonna
Yeah,
smoke
Rick says he's going to
duck.
have some duck for Thanksgiving instead of turkey.
Yeah, I might just smoke the next one because I don't know. I just like red meat better. But the Muscovy
Yeah.
ducks are supposed to taste like roast beef, so I need
I
to
think
go
those are the
silver.
ducks he's got, Muscovy ducks.
Yeah, they're a lot quieter too,
Yeah.
which is very helpful.
Yeah, he just asked any Muscovy ducks. Yeah, she just he says deep fry your duck. I'll put it up here quick, then we'll go back to the questions here. Muscovy. Okay, I didn't even know how that was spelled. Thank you, Rick. So what else? What are some other benefits you got? Oh, first of all, what type of dog you got? I was curious before you get back into the benefits. Is that a black lab or a brown lab?
He's some type of pit mix.
Oh, it's cute.
He's like miniature. He's like almost 2 years old, but he's just little.
Is he playing with his bone?
Yeah, he has a deer antler. I switched him over to healthier dog treats like antlers.
Really? I didn't know. Where do you get antlers for your dog? That's so awesome.
Oh, I just ordered them on Amazon, and then I give him like I just shot a deer not that long ago. I gave him some of those raw bones. So
Deer antlers on Amazon. I'm writing that down for my
yeah,
dog.
they're like they last a long time too, because there's
Interesting.
like all these toxic plastic and rubber dog toys, and my husband's like, that's probably not good for him, and I'm like, well, deer antlers, well, natural stuff can be expensive. He's like, just buy it.
I got some like I don't know if they're rib bones or what they are, but they're some type of bone from my local beef farm. There's a whole pack of them, dog bones that you can cook up or give them raw, I guess. But so that's where I've been going for my dog bones, the local beef
Yeah,
beef
if you
farm.
give them bones, they're supposed to be raw because they won't like splinter and puncture their stomach.
I'm gonna write that down. Give it to him raw.
Yeah. Like they can actually have chicken bones, but they have to be raw. They can't be cooked.
Okay.
So he
Yeah, I know
loves that.
Larry from Carnivore Soldier. He feeds his dogs. He grinds up the chicken with the bones, and he says their little bodies digest most of it, but there'd be little white poops out in the yard from the the little
Yeah,
tiny chicken bones.
it'll do that if I grind up eggs and give it to him. It
Yeah.
just
Okay.
out. But he likes the raw duck eggs a lot.
Do you
So,
have your dog on carnivore at all?
yeah, I took most of the vegetables out of his diet because I cook his food, or else he poops. I
Hmm.
kept the pumpkin in though because he was just getting diarrhea, and I can't deal with his diarrhea.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, we just switched our dogs all to carnivore this week, so I'm really proud of that. I'm excited to see how their energy starts changing.
Yeah, I've had to cook his food not long after I got him because he would just have all these issues, and I knew he could not have broccoli because he had deadly farts. So that had to come out right away. Yeah, they were like really bad.
That's
What
funny.
to say.
Well, let's get to some more of your benefits. I'm sorry I keep interrupting with the dog, so I'll be
That's
quiet here.
fine. So in month 2, my fibrocystic breast disease went away. I had like painful lumps in my breast,
Really?
and like the
They
doctor's
weren't
like,
tumors?
huh?
Are they like benign tumors?
Yeah, they would just swell up before my time of the month and be like really painful, where it like hurt to hug my mom sometimes.
Hmm.
Like ow. But those went away, praise God. Like the lump has not come back, I don't think, since then.
Did
I
that
also cut
scare you
out
that it might be breast cancer at first?
I like told the doctor about it and he's like, you can have a scan, but it was hormonal. Like if it was cancer, it wouldn't just pop up right before my period and then
Okay.
go away.
Okay.
Like they don't do that. They just stay big. So like I
Interesting. I
worried
asked
about
because my
those.
wife had one or two of them that went away, and we were kind of nervous there at first. You know, you see a lump on the breast, and you're like, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but if they go away, it's not cancer. Or you had cancer and then it got cured. That's
Hey,
possible.
carnivore.
So we'll take that too, right?
Yeah, I don't think she's had it since she's been on carnivore. So I gotta ask her actually. I'm gonna write that down. Ask her about that.
Yeah, I also added an iodine because what's that lady's name? She was on with Ken Berry. I forget her name. She lost a mass amount of weight, but she's just taking iodine because she had the same issue. So I took that, and also a
Iodine
vitamin
helps that.
without coffee.
Sorry. Mhm. You still there, Grace?
Yeah. Also in month 2, I went off spirulactone. I was on that for my hormonal acne. I had went down on it like drastically, but I've been on it since I was like 22, and I kept trying to get off of it. But whenever I took 0 of it, I'd get like a really big cyst. Like before carnivore, I had like a massive one. My husband's like, "That's really, really big," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's what happens." So I haven't had any of those, which is great.
That's
And then
great.
I started making like tallow lotion and using that instead.
I
So basically,
just found out there's you can whip beef tallow into lotion when I went to my local beef farmer because she had it. I'm like, you could really make this stuff into lotion? She's like, oh yeah. So
yep. I just got like an immersion blender with a whisk on it. And I even rendered some of the tallow. Like if I get a brisket, I know it's not grass fed, but like I might as well use all the fat from the brisket and eat the rest
absolutely.
and just rub it all over my face and body because then I won't be itchy.
Yeah, Olivia, the carnivore ballerina, I had her on here a couple days ago, and she has phenomenal skin, and she uses beef tallow.
Yeah, I started following her. I saw some of that.
Yeah,
Somebody even made toothpaste. I was like, okay,
yeah. Redmond's Real Salt makes toothpaste, I guess. So I'm learning all
really?
sorts of stuff. Yeah, I mean, have you ever tried the Redmond's Real Salt?
Yeah, I have a bunch. I bought a big bag.
Yeah, at first I thought, like, what are these carnivores talking about? They keep talking about Redmond's Real Salt. I was like, are you guys just trying to hype up this just because it's not regular salt? But I actually got it. I'm like, wow, this does actually taste really good.
It's way more salty. Like the
It's
first time I used it,
delicious.
I was like, whoa, I got to use a little less
Man,
because the other
I got
stuff
the
I was
exact
using
opposite.
was
I put
weak.
it on everything, girl.
Well, I
Everything.
put it on a lot of stuff, but like I use the amount I used to use with like pink Himalayan salt, in Redmond's, you just don't need as much.
I've never had the pink Himalayan salt. Never had that. Is
I
it
guess
actually
it's
pink?
weaker. Yeah, it's pink.
Oh, okay.
It's
Didn't
supposed
know
to
there
be
was
like
pink salt.
pure.
I'm learning everything, man. Pink salt.
Yeah, yeah, I've definitely learned a lot. I started making cow and deer tallow soap too.
Really?
So next
Do you
year, I
sell it
shoot.
at
I'm
all?
saving all the fat. Like all of it needs to be saved because I only saved a little bit.
Do you sell any of your tallow?
I'm gonna start like the next deer I get. I'm gonna save every bit of fat and then turn it into lotion and soap.
Do like an Etsy store or something, and then if you ever do start that up, send me the link and I'll help share it for you and get you going.
Will do. Thanks. Yeah, I
Hmm.
did 12 gauge shotgun molds.
What? Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, I saw them on like Timu, and I'm like, sure, I'll try. So I was just like, get some hunting shotgun soap.
You said Timu?
Yeah, Timu.
That app has everything wild on there. I'm
Yeah, people
telling
are
you.
like, well, you're giving China your information. I'm like, they probably already have it.
You know, and what are they gonna do, man? They're already over there. There's no way they're gonna have the balls to come over here. So just it's
What are
fine.
they gonna do with my information? Like, look at all my dog pictures, try to steal my money. I'll know you stole it,
I'm on YouTube, so I already put enough of my business out there. If China wants to watch, I don't care. Go ahead, China. What's up, China?
right? They're just gonna be like, she has a lot of animals.
Wow, that's a cutie one. That looks like the cat I gave my parents, Adele. Her name was Adele.
Oh, that's
She's a
cute.
little tiny kitten. Anytime I get a kitten, I try to give them away.
Yeah, I have a bigger cat that looks just like him. That's a Maine Coon. He's probably hiding.
Oh, those get pretty big, don't they?
Yeah, he's about 15 pounds. He's a mix, so he's like not massive. He's like as long as my leg. He stretches out
That's
though.
still pretty long.
Yeah, he beats up the dog. It's funny.
Really?
Oh yeah, he beats up everybody.
That's crazy. Yeah, I kind of have a cat allergy, so we really don't have them in the house. But
Me too.
I don't know. I wonder if, like you were saying in your video, maybe I got to maybe get around some more cats and see if my cat allergies have gotten any better on carnivore. I'm really curious now.
Yeah, because when I first got my cat 11 years ago, I had 11 colds in one winter.
Wow. And you
So
think that was from the cat allergies, huh?
yeah,
Wow.
it had to have been because he was sleeping in my room. Like, who gets 11 colds?
You know, yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
How
so
are you getting a lot of colds on carnivore now, or have you not been in the winter
I
yet
have
for
two. I
carnivore?
don't know why.
Yeah.
Which I was really surprised. I normally get one cold a year, but I got like two close together. But I found mold in like I had like a glass. So I switched to drinking out of glass, and then it had a wooden top that easily molded somehow. Like I wash it every week, and it got mold on it. So I'm really allergic to mold. So I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
those
mold's
are
not good, right?
mm-mm.
Olivia was talking about that, the carnivore ballerina. She said wherever she went, there was mold in the buildings, and it gave her some bad health issues. So
Yeah,
people should do a mold check in your house, and maybe that might be causing some issues for people. You know,
yeah. Thankfully, my husband like gutted this house, so this is good inside. But
is your
what were we
husband on
at?
carnivore, Grace?
No.
Oh, just keep leading by example, girl. He'll maybe one day when you're beating on your drum, you look back and he's dancing too. So
He's very supportive about it. Like he's really like happy that I'm like doing it. But
what's his
he's just
name?
like Justin.
Justin. Shout out to Justin for supporting his wife and not giving her a hard time. I like that. Even if you're not going to do it, at least support your loved ones because it's about getting
Yeah.
healthy. You know, if he's healthy the way he is, fine. But you know, if he, it's we should support each other in getting healthy. So shout out to Justin.
Yeah. He's been eating more meat. He's just like, I just can't eat as much meat as you. And I'm like, well, I mean, not many people can. I don't know.
How much meat can you eat in a sitting, Grace?
I mean, I could eat like a rack of ribs.
Wow.
Just eat it. I'm not as hungry as I used to be. When I first started carnivore, I was a little underweight because I was gonna cut weight for a meet, but they canceled that meet. So I was a little underweight, so I was hungry like all the time.
Mm.
So I would like get into bed, then get out and eat ribs and go back to bed. I was like, I'll just eat as much as I need to heal. So now
Absolutely.
I don't get super hungry.
Yeah, when I first started carnivore, I really couldn't eat a bunch of meat. I could maybe eat a half of a ribeye, and the rest I had to eat the next day. But now I swear I can put down so now that I'm getting close to my goal weight. I don't know if it's because I have less fat on my body for my body to feed off of, so it needs more meat or what the science is there, but I'm eating more meat now the longer I stay on the carnivore diet.
Hmm. See, before carnivore, I would still eat like a pound ribeye, broccoli, and then dessert.
Wow.
So I was already
You're a
used to
natural
eating
born
a lot of meat.
carnivore.
Yeah, like I already ate a ton of meat. I just had to cut out like the peanut butter, the pop, the keto bread, the fruit, the vegetables. Because I always was like made my husband and my parents. I was like, eat your vegetables, and now it's like, don't eat your vegetables.
Yeah, they're like,
But
what
my
happened
dad's
to
pretty much
you?
went carnivore. Yeah, but my dad's pretty
What
much
does your
carnivore
family
now.
say about your diet, Grace?
I mean, they're for it. Like, I gave them books. I've sent them a ton of information. I sent my brother my blog, and he's like, "What's next? A vegan blog?" And I'm just like, "Whatever,
That
whatever."
sounds like a brother.
Yeah, just typical older brother.
Yep,
But
that's
my mom's just like, I don't know. She doesn't really seem to want to do it, and my dad's all on board and doing it.
yeah, he's on carnivore.
Yeah, I think he got some like bananas because I was like, they're less toxic. Like I told him things that were like less toxic. I was like, well, you couldn't do it the Paul Saladino way, and like I gave him his cookbook and stuff. I was like, there is things that are like less toxic. Like my
Yeah.
dog's eating pumpkin because it's less toxic, and I don't want to deal with him having diarrhea. So he's just having meat, organs, and his supplements and pumpkin.
Was that him?
Yeah, I don't know. He barks at everything.
So, not one of the other benefits I got on my list is that you're getting better sleep.
Yeah, it's been, what is it? I don't know, just like more restful, or I'll wake up sometimes before my alarm.
Do you sleep longer now, or do you feel like you're getting a little less, but it's better quality?
I don't know. I still need a lot.
Yeah.
Like I work night shift, but I'm allowed to sleep. I just don't get as much sleep. But then like after that, I'll still need to come home and sleep like 9 or 10 hours, like the
Hmm.
next night to like catch up. I
Interesting.
still need like 8 hours every night on average.
I get about 5 to 6.
I would die.
Yeah, I'm usually up to about 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I go to bed, and I'm back up at 8.
And you wake up refreshed
Yeah, I feel. Hey, I feel great, girl. Yeah, all
with
day.
no
Yeah.
caffeine?
Nope. Nope. No
I don't
caffeine.
know.
I
Maybe
don't
I
do
just need to
sugar. None of that.
repair.
What's that?
Maybe my body just needs to heal more than other people.
Yeah, yeah, no, and it's weird. Like I used to need so like I would need like 12 hours, and I still felt like crap. And now I get like 5 or 6, and I wake up and I feel like the Energizer Bunny. I'm just, but everybody's
Yeah,
different, right?
yeah. I think I just need a lot. I've always needed a lot.
Are you
What else?
snoring?
No, I don't think I snored before. My husband
No.
says I have not screamed in my sleep though.
What did you used to have night terrors, or are you just a wild
I
dreamer?
I guess I have wild dreams sometimes.
My
Like I
wife,
wouldn't
once in a while,
remember them.
she'll laugh in her sleep, and it scares the piss out of me because she sounds like she's possessed. And I'm like, a couple different nights, like I'm like almost grab both the dogs out of the room, like, okay, this I can't use the word, but this broad is possessed. Like I'm gonna go in the other room. Like this is creepy as shit, man.
That's funny.
Yeah, yeah. Not at the moment. It's scary.
Yeah, it would wake my husband up and scare him because I'm just like, help, help. Or like I don't remember. I'm like, I don't know what happened.
Wow. So do you feel like are you having less sleep issues with that, right?
Yeah, like it's been pretty deep. Or if I wake up, I can go back to sleep. Because before it'd be like if I woke up, it'd be really hard to go back to sleep.
Hmm. Interesting. Less itchy skin, right?
Yeah, my skin is less itchy because like my feet were getting itchy, or like my back was getting itchy, and there's no rash. Like I can't see anything. That's why I was
Just
like, it's
itchy.
probably what I'm eating because like there's nothing I can see.
A lot of people say they get itchy from eggs, so you might be on to your cause if you try to
Yeah,
cutting out the eggs.
that's why I was like, oh, I need to do lion diet.
And do you eat mostly chicken eggs or duck eggs?
Well, it was chicken eggs, and then I killed off the males, so it's going to be duck eggs soon.
I wonder if there's a difference, or if people just get itchy no matter what egg they eat, or if maybe duck eggs are a little less. I don't know. It's just something
Some
I'm
people
throwing
say
out
duck
there.
eggs are fine, or just the yolk.
Hmm. Well, let us know when you experiment what worked better for you, the chicken eggs or the duck eggs. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the duck eggs soon because I just ran out of chicken eggs. But I just brought like $60 worth of cheese, so I don't know if I'm going off the cheese yet.
What's your favorite type of cheese? I'm in Wisconsin. That's most of the stores have nothing but cheese in them everywhere.
I like cheddar and like bread cheese. Like that's been pretty good.
Bread cheese, interesting. Yeah, I think Olivia was making some bread cheese or cheese
Yeah,
bread.
because it's just like a cheese stick.
Hmm.
So it's like perfect. Oh, I need to use it. I need to fry up the bread cheese and use it as a hamburger bun. That's what I need to do.
Oh, yeah.
So I just
I
bought
think
like $60 worth of bread cheese.
interesting. Yeah, a lot of them are taking like the egg whites and then whipping them, and then you could make that into bread
Oh yeah, I've seen some. Like get down.
as like a little hamburger bun, carnivore
Yeah, I've
hamburger
made like
bun.
meat waffles with like meat, eggs, and cheese, which are pretty good.
Mm. And you put in the waffle iron, huh?
My husband didn't like to clean the waffle iron when I did that. He's like, no more raw meat in the waffle iron. So now I just do them like as pancakes because it's easier to clean
Ah,
up.
interesting. And you said the ADHD is better.
Yes, that is a lot better. Like I can just focus way more. So I'm not taking. I was prescribed like two ADHD pills, so I'm not taking the second one anymore.
Hmm, that's great.
Yeah, and my eyes I think are less dry. We'll see with this winter. I also have Raynaud's disease, which means I get really cold feet. Like the circulation stops right at my toes for some reason. So I think that's getting better, but I won't know for sure until it like snows.
Hmm, I never heard of that. That's
Like I
interesting.
won't know if my dry eyes are actually better fully until like it snows.
Interesting.
So this winter will tell a lot more too.
Yeah, absolutely. You got a couple more to list
Yeah.
off, or should we get to some comments, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I got like three more. Um
Yeah, let's do them.
My hair is healthier. Praise God, no more migraines. I haven't had any migraines in 3 months. Yeah, three
How
months.
frequent were they for you?
They were rare, but I was getting like ocular migraines a little
What is
bit
that?
more often. It's like where your vision just blurs. Like
Oh,
I could be driving and my vision would just blur. And I'm like, well, I guess I can't read signs today.
wow, that's
And
scary.
praise God, I was going to my parents when it happened. So I was like, well, I know how to get to my parents without seeing that well. So I'll be fine.
That's scary.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, my doctor's like, well, some of my patients just pull over and wait for it to go away. And I'm like, what if you're in the ghetto and you have to pull over? Like,
Yeah,
really?
get carjacked or something.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, that's scary.
And the last one was I'm just making more of my own lotion. I
Okay.
was doing that before with seed oils, and I'm like, wait a minute, what if my own like old lotion and normal lotions just make me itch more?
Mm.
So I'm just like trying to use as much tallow as possible.
Yep. Yep. I got that one from Olivia, so she's got really great skin. So I'm gonna take her advice and your advice, right?
Right? It
She.
sounded weird at first though to put tallow lotion on. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna rub, but I was like, whatever. I was like, Dad, I'm like serious about not having itchy skin. I bought some beef fat. I'm gonna use it as lotion.
Good for you. Good for you. I didn't even know it existed until the farmer showed me. So
Right?
should we get to a couple comments, or do you got one
Yes.
left?
No, I think I got my list done.
Cool. It's a great list. I'm telling you, it's a phenomenal list. I wrote them down too. It's amazing. Rick, 40-year carnivore. The tails are wagging and the ducks are quacking. Quack, quack. Nice. That means everybody's ready.
Yeah.
Primal Mike says hello. Hi, family.
Hello.
Rick says hello to you.
Hi.
Susie's up in here. Hi, Rick. Mike JT. How you doing, Susie? Let's see. I would order the whole cow personally. Rick, yeah, you love meat, Rick.
Yeah, well, the husband's paying for it, so you know.
Yeah, Rick, send her some extra dough and she'll order the whole cow, right?
Right? She only had 3/4 of a cow left.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, then you order what you can get. Bypass Carnivore says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Bypass. Twin Maple says, breed of cattle to look for, South Pole. They fatten up nice on 100% grass. Okay.
Hmm.
Never heard of the South Pole cows. I just thought there was like South Pole elves.
Yeah, my husband wants to get cows eventually. He's like, we need to get. What do you want to get first? Oh, he wants to get goats first before we get
Oh, I
cows.
love goats. I'm like the goat whisperer. If you haven't,
What do they
if you
taste
didn't know.
like?
Oh, I don't eat goats, but I whisper them, and I
Oh,
hypnotize them and stuff, and they
yeah.
just sit there and stare.
Is the milk good though?
I haven't even tried that. I have tried goat's milk soap though.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I can
Um,
make soap out of their milk too.
yeah, yep. I gave some of that to Carrie and the girls. I bought each one of the girls a bar of goat's milk soap because they love goats. So
Oh,
it's a
that's
gift
cool.
I gave them. Rick says it must be awful to have allergies. Even poison ivy does not bother me. Rick, you are not.
Oh
You're a
wow.
Terminator, dude.
Yeah, I'm
He
gonna
actually
try
grows
that.
poisonous plants. Like he's a Terminator.
Why?
I don't know. Rick, he's a fun guy. He says JT's the man dumping poison in a bottle down the sink. Yeah, that pissed everybody off. We had a birthday party for my son, and my whole family does not share our values of the carnivore diet. So of course we bought soda and cake. I didn't participate in either, but um when I dumped it down the drain, whether it's a long form video or the shorts, man, people get pissed off, man. I tell you.
Because you dumped soda down the drain?
Yeah, yep, yeah. One guy was like, dude, there's kids in the world who got no food to eat, no water to drink. I was like, bro, soda's not food nor water. I hate to tell
Soda.
you, it's junk. Now, if I saw a little kid who was literally like gonna die of thirst and all I had was soda, of course I wouldn't be heartless and say, well, I'm not giving you soda, kid. I would give them the soda then. But I mean, if I've got a choice to give people soda or water, like I'm definitely gonna go with the water. But
Right.
I'm not gonna force carnivore diet on my family. Everybody makes their own decisions. They know what I'm doing. They know the benefits I'm receiving. If they don't want to join the party, you don't gotta. I ain't here to make you drink the water. They can drink soda if they want. Some horses drink soda.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my family on board.
I'm trying too, but I felt like the more I pressure them, the either fight or flight response kicks in, and I just lead by example, and it's on them. We all make our own decisions in life.
Yeah.
Question for Grace: have you found one type of cheese that causes issues versus another?
No, I even got like a pulse reader, like it goes on your finger. They say if you eat something you're allergic to, your pulse will go up a lot.
Hmm.
But if I do laundry, my pulse goes up. So
You're allergic to laundry.
yeah.
Hey.
So I haven't noticed it going up with any particular cheese yet. I just wanted to try the Lion Diet for like at least a couple weeks soon.
What's your favorite type of cheese?
Um, Sharp cheddar and bread cheese, I think.
Hmm. Mine's Colby Jack and Pepper Jack. I guess it's got to have a Jack in it for some reason.
Yeah.
Twin Maples, Carnivore Homestead. I am smoking half hog for Friendsgiving. Okay,
Nice.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Rick says he will have a traditional Thanksgiving meal, duck. Oh, Rick, I love you, dude, man. Let's see. Love duck, rare to medium rare. Okay. Is duck kind of like a greasy meat?
Not really. I mean, I guess
No.
if you left the skin on, we skinned it, so
Oh, okay, dries up a little bit.
yeah. I mean, the thighs were kind of like tough.
Rick says he fries his duck in lard. How do you cook your duck?
I've just been like pan searing it, and I was gonna smoke one of them.
Hmm. If you smoke one, make a video on that.
Yeah, I'll just stick the whole duck in there.
Yes, yep. Meeting wellness. Hey everyone, that's Christy. How you doing, Christy? Let's see here. I'm looking for some cues here. Here we go. Here's another cue. Susie Underwood, question: have you had any oxalate dumping? If so, did you have any skin rashes? Asking because I have really bad allergies too, and have had some oxalate rashes.
No, I've just had I've had like itching with no rash, so it's like so hard to figure out like what they're from. Like mostly on my shoulder blade, like only my left side will itch.
Hmm,
But that's been better lately. But that's like the last itchy spot.
that's good. That's going away, but it's frustrating that you can't tell what the heck it's from.
Yeah, like I
Let's
had an
see.
eye rash once just from cleaning products, but it took me a really long time to figure out why I had an eye rash.
Hmm. Christy, meeting wellness. I've had a rash on my back for a couple days, wondering if it's oxalates too. Yeah, it could be.
I haven't really noticed like dumping of oxalates.
No.
No, hopefully I don't. I got enough itchiness.
Yeah, exactly. No insanity. Renee, hi everyone. How you doing, Renee? Former fat girl. Sorry, Nicole. Hey all, how you doing, Nicole? All right. Looking for some cues here. I have always been itchy, but more breaking out than ever before. Wonder if it's oxalate dumping. Yeah, everybody's getting itchy. Interesting.
I do know like I mean oxalate dumping is like a thing, but I think they say if you have a lot of oxalates that are trying to dump, your urine will be cloudy.
Oh, interesting. I
So
know Bill from Carrie's buddy from Homestead How. Bill is going through some oxalate dumping right now, and he's not feeling the greatest. So if everybody just keep Bill in their thoughts.
I wonder how long it takes in a carnivore for you to start dumping.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to think what day Bill is on. I'm not sure what day he's on, so I would like to. I would look that up and see what day he's on because he said his just kind of started about this week. So
Yeah, because I'm on day like 87.
interesting. Yeah, I think he's at least a day 100 or something. I gotta check though. Don't quote me on that. I'm on like day 120 or something. So
What
you're
was that?
not too far behind me.
Sally Norton, like I'm reading her book on toxic superfoods. I know she said if you are dumping on oxalates, you can like have a little bit of oxalates, like a little bit of black tea or black pepper to slow it down.
Mm,
So you can try that.
that's a good tip. Yeah, absolutely. Um, let's see here. Yep, we already asked that. Any Muscovy ducks? That's the ones you
Yeah,
got, right? Muscovy?
yeah, I have Muscovy, Khaki, and Peking.
Oh,
Most
wow.
Muscovy.
The Duck Whisperer.
Yeah, got a collection going.
That's awesome. Uh, get them on a video if you haven't already. Maybe I missed it if you did.
Scala Pets has all my animal videos.
Okay.
That channel is a lot bigger than my weightlifting carnivore
Is
channel.
that like your other channel?
Yeah,
What's it called?
Scala Pets. It's SCALA Pets.
Let me look it up here. SCALA Pets.
Yeah, it'll have a picture of the dog. Bullseye.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing that one pop up here. Is it? Is that the at? Is that like the name? Or
Yeah,
like your?
at SCALA. That's my last name.
There we go. Yep, it's got the your dog. Here, let me pull this up here. I'll pull up both your channels.
Yeah, there's a whole playlist of ducks and chickens. All the chickens are dead though.
I was wondering what that cat noise was.
That's my Maine Coon. He's my favorite.
Yeah, you guys, this is her second channel. I'll pull up her carnivore channel in a minute here. So if you guys wanted to check this out, she's got more animal videos on there. And then let me pull up your other channel here. Man, you're busy, Grace.
Yeah, I only earn money on Facebook though.
Yeah.
Mostly the dog. People like the dog and get mad because he's a pit bull.
Man, let him get mad. There's a lot of very sweet pit
I'm
bulls
like,
out there.
go ahead and get mad. You're just gonna make him money so he can get more deer antlers.
Right, right. Yeah, I feel like most of it's on the owner. Like you can have any dog be bad and bite people, even little
Right.
tiny things, but you gotta raise the dog right, you know?
I think Chihuahuas are the violent ones.
Yeah, for me, Chihuahuas are 50-50. I've got two of them. One is just so calm and never barks, and the other one just is always barking and always looking for the smoke. So
Yeah, some of them just get like a little guy complex or something.
yeah, I swear he thinks he's like 14 feet long and he's maybe 14 inches, like he's tiny.
Mine's overprotective.
That's good though. If you ever have a problem like I had the other week, it's nice to have a big dog.
Yeah.
I had to be the big dog because I do not have a big dog.
Oh no. What
Yeah.
happened the other week?
I had three people try to break in my house, and I did the dumb thing, and I locked. They were trying to come in the front door, so I locked. I went out the side door and locked it, and then I tried to meet them around the front yard, and they, for some reason, didn't want to talk to me. They ran like a bunch of gazelles. But I figure you're trying to get in my house, you wanted my attention, right?
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, yeah. You guys got to be prepared out here, so just be safe. And I've had a couple other things after that. No one's tried to break in, but I've had a lot very weird people in the yard, like taking photos and just very weird stuff going on lately. So I don't know what I'm attracting lately.
I hope you have a shotgun.
Hey, we definitely got a toolie, so we can go bang bang if anybody gets really curious.
Yeah.
Susie says my dog loves antlers too. Way better than letting the pups chew on plastic. Absolutely. I
Right.
agree with you and Grace. You guys are onto something with these antlers. I had never thought of that till today, so I appreciate you, Grace. Let me know.
Yeah, they're like big. I think this is like maybe.
Let me there we go. Now we can see it better.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I have one that has like a 3 or 4 point. That one's at my parents'. That one was like 20 something though.
Now he's a pit bull. He's probably got a tough jaw. Like how long does it take him to chew through that?
I don't know. His other one he had a couple weeks and it's like that. It took him a while though.
Hmm.
Because it's like actually a bone, but like it's good for them to eat it because I assume there's like some nutrients or marrow in there. I mean, this one doesn't look like a bunch of marrow, but the one at my parents, it looks like there's dried marrow in it or something.
Hmm. Yeah, so now they're not going to blow through it in 5 minutes. It's like if you spend your money on it, they might be chewing on it for a while.
Yep, the $20 toys last longer.
Yeah, and you go to Petco, like the smallest toy, they want like $15 for, and I swear my dog has it ripped up in 5 minutes. I'm like, dang, I
Right?
spent
And they
my 15
play with a
bucks, and
stick.
yeah, like, and it's gone. My one, the wild Chihuahua, the one who thinks he's big, it is the cutest thing ever. He loves to run around with a stick in his mouth, like one of those dogs.
Oh yeah, does he get a really big
Like you
one?
see in movies, like they're running with a stick. Yeah, and it's just so cute to see a dog run with a stick. I absolutely like fanboy over it.
Yeah, he does that or plays with the apples outside.
Christy, Meeting Wellness. Question: your cat is cute. What's his or her name? And is your cat carnivore? Great question,
So
Christy.
Luke is my Maine Coon, and then the one that you probably saw close up on camera is Bartholomew. And then I have
I love that name.
yeah, he came with that name. I just kept it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'd never heard of these coon cats till literally this week on YouTube. Someone had this big cat stretched out. I was like, what the hell is
Oh,
that thing? And at first I thought they actually had a pet raccoon. Then they're like, no, it's a cat. I'm like, holy crap, that cat is
oh,
huge.
I think mine's over here. I'm gonna grab him.
Yeah,
Show
let's
me
see it.
how wrong you are.
Time for show and tell, you guys. She's going to show us her big coon cat. Wow, look at that. Wow. Yeah, they kind of look like a raccoon a little bit. Wow, he's so big. And he's not a purebred, huh?
No, he's some type of mix.
Wow. Imagine if you think he'd be a lot bigger if he was a purebred?
Yeah.
Because he's huge. Wow. I
Yeah,
see how he picks on the dog now. Uh, he's like a baby tiger. Holy crap.
yep.
And what's his name?
Luke.
Luke.
Yeah, I've had him 11 years.
How you doing, Luke?
Hello.
Meow meow. That's me speaking cat, you guys. Okay, if you guys didn't know, I'm a cat whisperer too. All right, jeez. Thank you for showing him. He's awesome.
Oh, yeah, he's my favorite.
Twin Maples, our pup gets a lot of table nibbles. Oh, I never heard of table nibbles. That's cute. Have not gone full carnivore for Goober. All right, well, it's at least he's getting some carnivore. But some
Yeah.
nibbles are better than no nibbles, right?
The cats aren't full carnivore either. I made them some food and they wanted the commercial pet food. They put natural flavors in like the cat food. So now the cats are like, we want junk food. We don't want like the healthy stuff. I'm like,
Yeah,
really?
Bill Knott. I don't know if you keep up with Bill or not, but his newest video, he's talking about his cat Daisy, and his cat kind of wants the junk food too. And he's like, I don't know, I might not starve him, but make sure he's hungry and stop giving him that stuff so he would actually eat the better stuff instead of having the option around. Because he said when he gives him the option, he wants the junk.
Yeah, I switched them to, I think I found a food without natural flavors, but most pet food is garbage. My
Mm-hmm.
main coon has to be on prescription food because he has really bad IBS and he just throws up. I've
Poor
tried to
thing.
give him some hamburger lately, and sometimes he'll be okay, and sometimes he won't. But the
Interesting.
ingredients in the prescription stuff is utter crap. Like it's corn, soy.
Yeah,
But
and
it makes them not throw up. So it's
yeah, if our animals aren't fully carnivore, that's okay. Just as long as they don't have to eat processed food every day. I mean,
yeah,
just do the best we can, right?
right.
Here's a good question, Susie. Question, Grace. Did you use iodine for your fibrocystic breast symptoms? I had the same thing and found my pain went away too.
Yeah, I added in the liquid iodine.
Liquid iodine.
Yeah, I was putting it in coffee when I was still having coffee, and now I just put it in my bone broth.
Interesting. I've never had bone broth.
It's pretty good. Just don't try to eat iodine plain. It tastes like utter terrible. It's just terrible.
Ugh, I can imagine.
Yeah, when I first got it, I didn't know any better.
Well, I'm every interview I do with you guys, these carnivores, I learn so much stuff. Like it's amazing. Like when I first started carnivore, I just didn't know how much I didn't know about this way of eating, and now it's incredible. I tell you, I'm learning so much. Twin
Yeah.
Maples, JT, there is a makeup company that is part of the homestead world. Toops uses grass-fed beef tail. Okay.
For what kind of makeup?
Yeah, Twin Maples. Let me and Grace know what kind of makeup, and if you know the company name, we can share it.
Yeah.
So it's like carnivore makeup. Is that what you're saying?
Because I need that. Toops.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let us know, Twin Maples. Okay, here. Eric Carnivore RN. I ordered some vanilla tallow cream today with lip balm. Yeah. Got 3 tallow lip balms for free. Hey, you must have placed a good order.
Yeah. I just made some lip balm with like deer tallow and beeswax.
Interesting.
I don't even use a lot of lip balm, but I had a lot of beeswax.
Carnivore Sue, Amanda from Carnivorous Me is the gal that Dr. Ken Berry interviewed who uses iodine.
Oh, Amanda? There was
Yep.
another lady too.
Yeah. If it jogs your memory, let us know when we're going through these, okay?
Yeah.
Let's see here. That tallow lip balm sounds amazing. Yeah, I've never tried tallow lip balm. My lips do get kind of dry in the winter. I'm interested to see. This would be my first winter on carnivore, so I'm interested to see like how dry my skin gets or just all the
Right.
normal winter stuff. What happens on carnivore diet, if any? I might still get the same stuff. I don't know. I'm just curious to see what happens though.
Yeah, I hope mine's better.
Yeah, me too. Former fat girl. Oh, JT is so nice. Thank you. I don't know what I did, but I'm glad you think I'm nice. Appreciate it. Eric Carnivore and my wife and daughter uses so much lip balm. Ooh, got to put it in the budget, Eric.
Yep. Just start making it.
Redmond smoked salt is crazy good stuff. Use that on the big old brisket today. Nice, nice.
Smoked salt.
I didn't know they had the smoked version. Let's see here. Looking for some cues, you guys. You guys got a question for Grace? Put a cue in front of it, okay? It really helps me out see everything a little bit better. Let's see. Wow, there's so many comments here. You're popular, Grace.
How many people are watching?
It says there's 20 watching,
Oh.
but there's like 200 comments. Y'all 20 are very talkative. I like it. Twin Maples. I wish I had more space for cattle. I do have sheep. Okay, nice.
Yeah, I thought about getting sheep too. We have 13 acres, so we have some room.
Oh, hey, booby goats. Erin, she's up in here. There we go, booby goats. I pass out around 9 and wake up at 5 in the morning. Yeah, I don't sleep much. Okay, here we go. What is cheese bread? Susie's asking.
So it's like this cheese, and you can pan fry it or bake it or put it on the grill, and it doesn't like melt down. Then you'll just have like, you cut it in strips, so you'll just have a strip of like a cheese stick. So you like burn the outside, so it's a cheese stick that doesn't melt, but it tastes like you're having like a cheese stick without the breading.
Hmm. So it's nice and crispy almost, huh?
Yeah. I had to
Sounds
order it
good.
online because Aldi stopped having it, and then like
Have you
four
ever made
cubes
your
was
own cheese
$9.
sticks?
Uh, maybe once, but they weren't that great.
Oh, okay. If you do make a recipe on it, let us know.
Yeah, I'm sure
I'd
there's
watch
one with
that
pork
video.
rinds.
Pork rinds?
Yeah, that's pretty much the carnivore bread.
Hmm. Interesting.
But like the pizza crust I made was really good.
Yeah, did you make your pizza crust with pork rinds?
Yeah, pork rinds, and then the second one I added in cream cheese, which made it better.
We've made ours so far with cheese and eggs. You mix 6 cups of cheese with 3 eggs.
Yeah,
And
mine
then
was cheese, eggs, pork rinds, and then the second one was cheese, eggs, pork rinds, and cream cheese, which I liked a little bit better.
you put it on parchment paper and spread it out and bake it up.
Yeah, but the one with cream cheese was like so sticky. They're like, put parchment paper over it and roll it. And I'm like, oh, great. Now I have stuff on each parchment paper.
Yeah, I'll do that for my burger smashing. I'll put parchment paper down, put the meat, then parchment paper over it, and smash it with the burger smasher, and it just slides right off. Ugh, sorry, excuse me for burping. Gosh, apologize. That's rude. Twin Maples question: have you ever tried chaffles? Egg and cheese mixed up and cooked in a waffle iron. Chaffles, huh?
Yeah, but I normally add meat.
We want the chaffles with meat.
Yeah.
Booby goats. I love chaffles. My ocular migraines last much less now. Used to be half hour or so if impaired vision. They are rare now, but they take about 10 minutes to resolve. Well, that's good that it's getting better.
Yeah, those are scary.
Twin
They
Maples. I
made
have
me not
stopped
want to
eating.
drive.
What's that?
They made me not want to drive far. I'm like, if I have to drive far and I don't know where I am, sorry, I'm not going.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you because you don't want to be lost, because you can't see where you're at.
Yeah.
Twin Maples. I have stopped eating cheese for now. Would love to start again. Well, it's on you, girl. See how it does for you. If it doesn't slow down your progress on the diet, and it doesn't make you itchy, cheese it up. Amy Christensen. Hello, everyone. Hopefully, I said your last name right. Apologize if I didn't. Twin Maples. Goat milk is sweeter than cow milk. Okay.
Hmm. I definitely want to try it, but the only place I've seen raw goat milk is the pet store.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they sell it there like frozen because it's for pets. Or you have to
Hmm.
get into a share program. Oh, I noticed another benefit. I don't really have much body odor. I can use natural deodorant and it works now.
Really?
Yeah, because I was trying to. Actually, how carnivore really started is I was looking at ingredients and conditioner and then realized I need to just start making everything myself. And then I got into food.
My buddy Anthony from Food for Thought, he made me and sent me some tallow uh, deodorant.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking about doing that too. I've got some like Schmidt's natural deodorant, but most of the natural deodorants have like sunflower oil, and I'm like, I'm allergic to sunflower.
Hmm.
That's why. Because they put seed oils in everything.
Are you sure you aren't meant for another planet, Grace? Because you seem to be a lot allergic to everything on this planet.
Yeah, I'm allergic to a lot.
I'm not giving you a hard time. Okay, I didn't mean that in a bad way.
I'm mostly just allergic to plants.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Chafee says plants are trying to kill us, so
Right. Well, a lot of the plants outside, all the pollens, I'm allergic to all the pollens mostly.
hmm. It reminds me of Bubble Boy. You ever see that movie?
No, but I could imagine.
His mom put him in a big bubble because he just was allergic to everything. But then he found out he wasn't allergic to anything. His mom was just kind of a controlling mother and just didn't want him to go out in the world and leave. And
Oh,
he
that's
like,
creepy.
yeah, well, he went out of the bubble and was like, oh, this is so good. It's a good movie.
Hmm.
Former fat girl, I enjoy goat cheese. Had it recently for the first time, if you can believe that. I've never had goat cheese yet. Susie says goat cheese is awesome. Yeah, you have to look and see if your pork rinds are cooked in seed oils. It blows my
Yeah.
mind how they make pork rinds and buy seed oil to cook their pork rinds instead of pig lard. Like, what are you doing, man? Like,
Yeah, mine are just pork and salt.
that's
Even
great.
the Walmart brand is just pork and salt.
Okay, there you go. Twin Maples, Walmart brand. Bold carnivore. Be bold, my friends. It is good to be bold
Yeah.
because that's means you're gonna have the more bold you are, the better day you're gonna have. I think. Let's see. Looking for some cues, folks. Oh, we are at an hour, and I respect your time. Do you need to head out right now?
I'm not in a hurry. You can take more questions.
Okay, all right. I just want to respect your time and see what you want me to do. Let's see here. Oh, how many meals a day are you eating, Grace?
4, maybe 5.
4, maybe 5.
At least 3.
Okay, Carnivore Sue says, I think Bill is on day 80 because he's starting an oxalate dump. So, what day did you say you're on?
87.
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe around day 80, the oxalates start dumping. That's very peculiar.
I've been taking some charcoal too. I'm like, maybe that'll bind to something. But it's hard for me not to eat breakfast because I work out in the morning. And if you take charcoal, you're not supposed to like eat for 2 hours.
Hmm.
I'm not good at that.
No, I've never tried it. Susie's Underwood. I love pit bulls. I've had 2 and they were excellent dogs. Yeah, I think it's on the owner. Like I'm a real believer in like what Caesar Milan says, like a better human equals a better dog. And
Right.
you can't blame it on a dog like because it's got a bad leader in the pack. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Renee, I have a pit and he is useless as a guard dog. Oh no, except pigs and deer. Oh, then he's
Look at
mad.
that
I
face.
know, such a cutie, such a sweetheart. It is
Such
on the
a
owner.
baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you could take any dog
Such
and,
a
and raise it to be
baby.
mean, you know.
Such a
No,
baby that
and
gets
that
beat up by cats.
oh, poor thing. That's good though. He's a good boy. He would let anyone in and beg to be petted. Oh gosh,
Oh
Renee,
no.
that is not a good guard dog.
My dog would not do that. He'd be freaking out about anybody. My husband can't
That's
even
good.
pick me
That's
up. My
good.
dog will freak out and be like, put her down. And starts barking at him.
Twin Maples, JT, move out to the country, get that family out near Carrie's place to grow your own meats. Yep, I'm
Right.
thinking about it. Maybe one day, that would be cool. Whoa, that's a big kitty. Yeah, it is. That's a huge kitty. They said that kitty has shoulders. That kitty's got fists too, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he hits hard. You can hear the smack.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to cross you or your cat in a dark alley. I'm telling you, I'd be scared as hell. Rick, you had a neighbor with an actual bobcat. You're crazy, man. He says that thing ate raw meat. I bet, man. It's a predator, man.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. JT, relax here. My finger's going crazy. Let's see. Looking for cues, folks. Otherwise, I'm gonna ask her my own questions. Sorry if I'm. Okay, here we go. What are your favorite spices for ground beef? C. Browning wants to know.
Uh, Salt.
Salt.
I've done like for a brisket or pork, I'll do salt. Well, I'll do a mustard binder and then salt and then maybe like white pepper, every once in a while garlic. But I've tried to limit the seasonings as much as possible because a lot of them have cross reactions with other plants, like pollens that I'm allergic to, like
Mm.
grass, tree.
Do you do any
All
taco
that.
seasoning, Grace?
No, because the one my husband has right now has, I think, like some canola oil in it or something, so I'm not touching it.
Interesting. Yeah, I still do taco seasoning when I do taco bowls, and that's like the
Yeah.
only carbs I really get is
I'll
taco
have to
seasoning.
make my own because some of the seasonings they even sell, they put oil in it. And I'm like,
Interesting. I got to check for that. I did look on the back, and it said it had 3 carbs, which I was kind of pissed off about. The little packet like this big is 3 carbs. I was like, come on, man.
yeah, liverwurst has like 3 carbs because they put a little bit of potato starch in it. But the other ones, they put corn oil in it, so I'm definitely not touching the corn oil.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna look at mine now. I'm glad you brought that up, Grace. Renee, I want to try goat milk, but can't find any except processed in a can at Walmart. Yeah, I
Pet
didn't even know.
stores have them, like Pet Supplies Plus, but it's like $15 for like a little one.
Hmm. Wonder if we could get
So
that on Amazon too, along with the antlers. Just place an order.
yeah, it was frozen, so I don't know. You might be able to get powdered goat milk. It wouldn't be raw, but you could probably get powdered goat milk,
Interesting.
which you can at least try or give to your animal if you don't like it.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Carnivore Sue, question, Grace, do you have fragrance allergies? Fragrance makes me cough.
Yeah, I just stay away from all fragrance because fragrances can be up to 3,000 different chemicals and they won't tell you which ones.
Hmm. Here's another question. Keep the questions coming, guys. I like it. Susie Underwood, question, have you gone out to eat since going carnivore? If so, what did you eat?
I went to a steakhouse and they let me cook my own steak with butter. They might have had something mixed in with the butter. I'm not sure, but like I was able to cook my own and it was my anniversary, so I just didn't ask him if anything was in the butter. It was like something stone grill or something, so you could like make your own steak on a hot stone.
Hmm.
And I've gotten like burger patties at like Wendy's or something.
Yeah, we went to Chili's and I got 2 doubles and bacon on them. And I tell you, Chili's actually makes a really good hamburger patty. No
Most
bun or
people
nothing,
use
just the
seed
meat.
oils though, which
Do
is
they?
annoying. Yeah, like McDonald's and like Wendy's don't, and I think Five Guys, but Five Guys charge me like $9 for one burger patty, so I'm not going there again.
Yeah, no, I don't. I get annoyed when a place charges you full price for a burger, even though you're literally just getting the patty. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's going down like that. I won't be back.
Right.
I got a Culver's by me, and they take off the price of everything that you aren't getting. Like no
Hmm.
bun, they're like take it off. No pickle, take it off. No tomato, take it off. Like really cool. And then all the beef from Culver's is Wisconsin beef cattle, and it's so good.
Yeah, I can't eat any of the Coney Islands because they all use seed oils.
Mm. Let's see. Okay. No carbs and curry powder. Awesome on eggs. Okay.
Hmm.
Tracy Divine. I'm allergic to plants as well. I have a terrible allergy that makes my tongue swell and sting. Oh, because of carnivore, I have now dropped diabetes totally. Good for you, Tracy. Lost 35
Awesome.
pounds and my tongue is better. Congratulations. Bypass. I went to Five Guys and once and never went back. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're doing
Get
good for the
that.
carnivores. Couple quick questions as we wrap it up here. Would be 3 tips you would give a beginner carnivore?
Electrolytes. Like the only downside was like, well, I guess there's two downsides. Is like the first week I had a little bit of headaches, but I just made my own electrolyte powder because most of them have all these fake sugars, and I wanted to get rid of the sugar cravings, so I needed to get rid of all types of sugars.
Hmm.
So I just ordered magnesium and potassium and salted my food. And I guess the other negative is like if you have like way too much fat, you could be running to the bathroom.
I've
Like,
I've I've been there before.
but those are about the only negatives. Other people might think you're crazy, but who cares if they think you're crazy?
Yeah, I get complaints no matter what type of content I make. There's just always somebody complaining at me no matter what I do. So
Well,
you
that
just got to
pushes
be
out the
you.
content more.
Oh, geez, I tell you, no matter what I do, I'm telling you, I piss people. It must be something in me, but uh,
That's people.
yeah, yeah. I think the internet, they're just looking, and that's the internet. You'll find if you're looking for something to make you happy, you're gonna find it. If you're looking for something to make you pissed off on the internet, you'll find it. If you're looking for something to make you cry, you'll find it. Like whatever you're looking for on the internet, you're gonna find it. So that's what people do. They look for what they want. C. Browning says, question: best hot dog? I just make sure it's all beef, and you try to do as best you can because most of it's chucked with carbs. So
Yeah, Kirkland at Costco has a decent one.
yeah, Kirkland. Yeah, that reminds me. I was at this was pre-carnivore. I asked the guy at the um, Costco, at the deli thing. They serve up the pizza and the hot dogs, and I was like, "Dude, what brand of hot dogs?" And he's like, "Take a guess, Kirkland." I was like, "I should have known because every damn thing in there is Kirkland, Kirkland." So if you guys are wondering what the hot dogs at the Costco deli window, that's all Kirkland hot dogs, just like she pointed out to you. Samantha H. Hey, just tuned in. I will have to watch this replay. I love finding other lifting carnivores.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm
Yeah,
always trying to find them too. Like, how do you get stronger? And people will be like, "That's a dumb question." I'm like, "No, it's not."
no, yeah, you and Samantha should link up. I'm telling you, because you guys are both
Yeah,
lifters, and that would be awesome. Start like a lifting podcast, carnivore lifters.
we definitely
Okay,
need more of
now,
that. It's hard to find that.
yeah, yeah, I can send you her info after this. If that's okay with you, Samantha, I can do that. Hook you guys up. That's no problem. Um, Would you take $1 million to go back to your old way of eating?
I mean, it'd be a little tempting, so I could get my parents a house closer to me, but no, because like if this helps me be healthier and helps my family be healthier and my family can live longer, then it's worth more than money.
Absolutely. I feel like you could make all the money in the world if you're alive and healthy, but if you're not healthy, and how can you even have time or energy to spend it when you don't feel good? And I wouldn't even be able to think right. I had so much brain fog, I wouldn't even be able to think right on what to spend it on.
Right.
Samantha says, "Of course it's fine." Okay, I will link you
Okay.
to
Cool.
after this. Then that man, I love chatting with carnivores because it makes the magic happen. I'm telling you. Um, let's see here, and also, um, before we wrap up, I like to ask people, and I'm going to ask you to, what's on your heart? What would you like to speak to the people about here while you got them here listening to you, Grace?
Um, I don't know if you haven't tried it yet. Just give it a shot for at least 30 days. Like the longer I go, the longer I want to go. Like I'm almost to 90 days, and I'm like, whoa. Now I need to like try lion diet. I don't know why. Cheese, giving up cheese seems harder,
Yeah, no, I
but we'll
for
see
me
how
it
it
was
goes.
ketchup. I couldn't give up ketchup when I first started. It was something in my
That was
paradigm. I
weird
had to
at
have
first
burger
with the
patties.
burger. Yeah,
Hmm.
that was a little weird at first.
Yeah, it's so for me it was the condiments, but I'm doing better now. I do not have ketchup anymore. I don't need it. So, but I was thinking about starting a tiger diet myself. So it's the same thing as lion diet. I just love tigers, so I call it the tiger diet.
I
But
like.
it's hard for me to give up my bacon. I can give up
I
cheese,
have a
but it's
lion
the
tattooed on my arm, so I
oh
like
really? Hey, we got to get you on the Lioness show.
lioness show.
Yeah, Carrie, Meeting Wellness. Yeah, you're in here. Carrie's right here. Carrie. She's got literally got a lion tattooed on her arm, and they've got a podcast for ladies. It's a ladies carnivore ladies only podcast, and it's the
Oh,
Lioness.
sweet.
Yeah, and it's no boys allowed. It's a strict club.
Great.
Yes.
That'd be
You
cool.
guys, please replay this story. Like, share, subscribed, and let's pull up your channel one more time before we take off. Okay.
Great.
If you guys could go and subscribe to Grace's channel, that would be awesome, you guys. I appreciate my Tiger Gang. You guys are always supportive of my guest and me, and I appreciate that. Grace lifts and eats meat. She's killing it. She's breaking world records. She's
State records.
well, okay, state records. Well, I think you're on. For something tells me in my heart, you're on your way to world records, man. I'm telling
I
you.
wish.
Well, I'll calm down a little bit. She's breaking state records. I'm a hype artist, okay? So that's what I do. I hype it up. But you guys, she's been an awesome guest. I have learned a lot from you. Like I have really learned a lot. So I really appreciate you coming on here. And I know you said in the one video that it's a little embarrassing to put yourself out there to strangers, and I feel the same way too. But I'm glad that you push through all those thoughts and you put yourself out there because I think you're going to help a lot of people, Grace. I really do.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yes. Yeah, right here. Meeting Wellness Carrie. Yay, she's a lioness. Yes, so we got to get her um on there. So we got to get her on there and that would be awesome. Did you have fun, Grace?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, would you come back?
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't scare you away.
No, my dad's a 6'5" Marine. I don't scare easy.
That's great. Has he seen any UFOs?
No.
I ask anybody with military experience because the government's talking about all these UFOs and aliens. I'm like, I want to know what the
You
hell's
can't
going on
trust
out
the
here.
government.
But I want to know from the people who work for the government what the hell's going on because I don't, like I said, like you said, I don't trust them, but I trust some of the employees. But yeah, this has been a blast. Okay, here we go. Sorry, let's get to this before we go. Grace Lifts, I'll email you about Lioness Lifestyle.
Great.
What do you want me to just share your email privately, or are you okay with people emailing you for opportunities if you want to drop your email here?
Yeah, you can just post it.
What is your email? I'll type it in the thing here for you.
It's THEE Grace
TheGrace
at protonmail.com. PROTON
Mm-hmm.
mail.com.
Mail.com. Okay, let me put that in there. Hit that. There you go. The Grace at protonmail.com. There you go, Christy. Send her an email, and anybody else that wants to get Grace on their channel, please do that. She seems more than willing to hang out and keep spreading the good message and help some more people. So that's great. I'm glad we could make that happen here. You guys, my coach always says the first law of learning is repetition. So please replay this video. I learned lots of stuff just myself. I've been taking notes this whole time. Grace has just been flipping my wig off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got no hair. I cut it all off today. So, but she's been flipping my wig. This has been very informative and fun, and I had a blast, Grace. I really did.
Well, good. Me too.
But you guys, that's it for now. That's all I got. So we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you and goodbye. And I'm going to talk to Grace here for a minute when we wrap up. Rick, I'll do my duck face for you on the way out. Okay, Rick?